Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're doing great today. And let's go over some watch lists that I'm going to be watching this week. And first of all, for tomorrow, we're watching the SPY here. You could see prior 2 days we had a flat top using the Heikin Ashi candles. You know what flat tops mean? It's momentum is to the downside. Okay, we had a red volume here on the daily for SPY. And what I'm looking for is for SPY to come up to this trend line here. And, we get a bounce off of it. So there's two ways to play this. Either you can try to get some calls here for a bounce, or you can wait for confirmation using the doji strategy that I always talk about here. And the way the doji candle works is a shift of trend. And basically, once the doji forms, you play the break of the doji to the top side. Okay, so if we come here and then the following day we get a doji candle, well, then you're going to play the break of that doji candle to the upside. And you can see it always works here. For example, here you thought the trend was going to go to the upside. That's why you wait for confirmation for the break, and it broke to the downside of the doji. Then we finally, here's another one. And those play out really, really well. And so that's something that you can wait for as well. Flat top, momentum to the downside. Also momentum here on the momentum isolated squeeze. So I'm thinking tomorrow we come down if we don't hold the support here on SPY. QQQ again, a flat top, 3 in a row. Red volume here, momentum looking weak here. So watch for support here at 377. If not, we have 375. If this breaks, it's not looking good. It's not going to look good. So the market could just keep falling until we hit the 350s again and bounce. So watch that. We need to hold here tomorrow if we want to bounce for the upside. But right now, we're just waiting for this confirmation to see what the market's going to do tomorrow, either bounce or break. So keep that on watch. And then we have VIX. Okay, what happened here? Okay, we have VIX breaking this downtrend on the daily. We have an indecision candle here. What I'm concerned about is the squeeze here. So this squeeze here can squeeze and fire long. So keep on watch, because look at the momentum is building to the upside. Indecision candle. If this breaks to the top tomorrow, we can come and hit that 23 level here. So keep that on watch. If that hits, SPY is going to come down to our support level, and let's see if everything reverses at that point. So that's what I'm hoping for. And let's see if that's what happens. So I'm hoping hit here and come down, and SPY hit the bottom support on daily and bounce right back up. Hopefully that's what we get. Let's keep an eye on that. So let's go ahead and start what's on our watch list for tomorrow. Let's see. We have let's go through our inside bar watch list. We have flat tops here on TDOC. This one's looking bearish. Red volume. We had a little bit of green on Friday there, but nothing much. Everything just kind of, it popped in the morning and then it gave everything back. Momentum's looking weak to the downside. So you can play puts on this one for TDOC, and this one can keep going down here. 80. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, so we are hitting some support here. If we zoom in, we can come to around these levels. All right, let's go back to their daily. Yeah, so we break 80, we can come and hit 75. So we can play some puts there to the downside to about 75 on TDOC there. So our target would be around this area right there. So watch that. That's an inside bar. What's an inside bar? A bar that closes inside of the previous day candle. Also Goldman Sachs here, inside bar. Momentum builder to the upside. We did have volume bar there on Friday. Just keep on watch for tomorrow. Draw your levels, you know, draw the bottom and the close, and let's see where it breaks. If it breaks below puts, you have support here at 386, and if it breaks above, then you play calls and you have some resistance around 406. So watch that for tomorrow. To get better resistance support, if you want to be scalping it, go to the hourly, draw your support and resistance and play accordingly. So that's Goldman Sachs. And then we have Facebook inside bar as well. Facebook, if it breaks 328, we can come down to 322, 324, 322 to the downside. It is losing momentum, red value, so most likely Facebook, if we have a weak market tomorrow, we are gonna hit around this level here. If we break to the upside, again, we're looking for a target here, maybe by Wednesday, if we could break to the upside. But again, if you go to the 1 hour here, I'll show you what it looks like. So we're forming this flag here, or a wedge pattern, and you could see we're forming a squeeze, and this thing can come, looks like it wants to come to the bottom. So we'll see what happens. But if it breaks here pre-market, you know, we get volume, SPY looking good, everything's looking good, and we could break to the upside. So keep it on watch for tomorrow. Draw your support and resistance on the daily, and whichever it breaks from the doji, up or down, that's what you're gonna play. So be patient, wait for your setup, and then execute. Inside bar, we have eBay. We have not been able to get above this resistance area, so we are forming a squeeze here. We did talk about this on Thursday. We had this doji candle here, indecision candle, and it didn't break. It just kind of stayed inside the bar. So this is now an inside bar play. So we can't get above this. You can play some puts to the downside again to about 64 right here, 64.43, all the way to 62.82. To the upside, if it breaks, 68.24 to 70.51. So watch that. It is on this downtrend break. If we can squeeze, if the market were to get some momentum and build to the upside, this thing squeezes, it can go. So watch it. Keep it on watch. mRNA, another inside candle bar. This one is looking bearish. Now again, we are hitting support area. If we do break, this thing has some room to run, and yeah, so it's hitting right at the trend. Okay, so on the weekly, look at this. On the weekly, we're hitting this trend line. Beautiful. So keep that on watch. We could bounce here on the weekly, so it's interesting to see how it's gonna go. So we'll see how we open tomorrow, and it is holding support there. So we'll see. If it breaks though, puts could probably work, even though the weekly is hitting that upper trend line. So we'll see how this one works tomorrow. Keep it on watch and see which way it goes. Rivian, Rivian, not liking the chart. Probably won't play that one. Dollar Tree, we talked about that Thursday. Dollar Tree, yeah, it's kind of another doji candle, kind of came up and shot up in the, what was it? Yeah, Friday. So Friday, it just kind of trended sideways and then it went down. So didn't do much there. I'm not gonna mess with that one. Affirm also coming to hit this trend line. This is great on Affirm. Also, I'm gonna keep it on my watch list. It's hitting this upper trend line. This would be great to getting long here, but again, do your due diligence. I like a firm. I'm gonna put an alert if we come and hit a firm here. I am gonna grab some shares, not contracts. I'm gonna grab some shares to go long. And see, we respect those levels. So it's 75 and great area there. So I think it's a great price of firm also at that point. But again, do your due diligence and see what you think, and make a plan there. PayPal. Oh, PayPal. Again, we talked about this, forming this, I guess you could say, kind of a bear flag here on the daily. But we are building a squeeze. Be ready to play it both ways, guys. We break to the top. Let me move this more up. We break to the top or to the bottom, we're gonna have a nice squeeze and momentum. So we'll kind of see which way it goes. We had a nice green day there, red, a little bit of green, not as much as the red one there. Kind of barcoding there, indecision candles. Doesn't know where to go, but if we break above, this thing can explode. If we go below, it can have some downside as well. So keep it on watch. Facebook, it is an inside candle, so on watch for tomorrow. Then we have Dash. Dash, again, inside candle, doji. Play the break to the top, the bottom, momentum coming down. We're below our EMAs. Yeah, this one, some puts can work here if we cross the below the 130. Some puts to about 120 on Dash there. So keep that one on watch as well. Etsy, another inside bar there. Let me clean this up a little bit. Okay, another inside bar. So watch this one. Where we're gonna go, up or down. Again, with the weak market, the break of Etsy here could have some more downside potential. Look at the momentum going down. We only have one green day there on Thursday. Then everything is coming back down, giving everything back. So market not looking too good. JPM is one that ran on a few days out of last week. This one I did play, and this one we did have it on our watch list. Look at this volume here, shift of momentum, and then continuation. On Friday too, we had a nice move up. So every time it goes down, it just keeps going up. Went to the upside, green volume on Friday. So keep that on watch. You could break a flag there. So keep that on watch. Let's see, Walmart as well, been pushing. Okay, we are building on the 1 hour here. We're kind of in this channel. All right, and consolidating, also kind of building a sort of a coil here back and forth. And when this breaks either to the upside or to the downside, this thing's gonna move. So keep it on watch. If Walmart comes to about 143, you can try some calls there to the upside. So keep it on watch. But on the daily, yeah, so it's a indecision candle, which has been doing lately. You just, on the 1 hour, go to it, and every time we touch this upper trend line, the 1 hour, you see we bounce, and if we come again here, more likely it's gonna bounce. So again, your risk to reward is very low here. That's why playing support levels is my favorite. If it breaks, you get out. If it bounces, you're in at a great price. So I kind of like playing support more than breakouts. So because of that. Then we have FedEx. FedEx also kind of forming a flag there in the 1 hour. And again, it's Every time we come to this trend here, we're bouncing off. So watch for a bounce there. How's the daily looking? The daily looking good ever since we broke this downtrend. Okay, doji, you see what happened here? We had this doji on Thursday, and I think we covered it on Thursday, and then Friday we broke above. So we had a nice run there. Could have played some calls on once you get your support and resistance, guys, go to your 5-minute or 10-minute and just kind of ride the trend. Okay, and I'm gonna be doing a video on using a 10 and 5-minute chart, how I use them to you know, kind of ride the trend, and hopefully it can help you guys. So make sure you subscribe so you can see that video I'm gonna make. It's gonna help you guys a lot. So we already covered that. Apple looked like it wants to break to the downside again. Apple kind of leads the SPY, so this thing not looking good. Apple, we're gonna have some support here at 167 and then 157. So kind of looking like it's gonna be a bearish week, and then hopefully we can start bouncing back up and making some new highs on the market here. So probably more red to come during the next few days, and then hopefully we start making some new highs soon. But you can see this thing keeps coming down. We can test this 157, potentially this trend line on the daily on Apple. So keep that on watch. Either or, if we're to come to these levels, guys, if you're not in Apple, Apple's a great stock to have long term. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence, but Apple, I love Apple for long term. And if I'm able to get these levels, I'm gonna buy shares of Apple for the long term. This would be great pricing here. I'm already in on Apple. Okay, so but I'm gonna add to my shares that I already have. I have a great average, like I don't know if it's like 105 or something, but I'll buy more every time we get some nice dips on Apple. I like to add to my position. So Apple will be great around this area. So also you can get some calls, but you can see the squeeze forming and finally fired, and it looks like we're going to come down. So keep that on watch. Apple to the downside about 167 to 157 potentially later on the week, and if it gets really bad, we can hit the 150s, which right here I guarantee you, and the 150 levels, there's going to be insane amounts of buying there. That's a great price for Apple. Plus we have this real nice upward trend there. So Apple, something to watch. All right, I don't want the video to get too long, but here we have Microsoft coming to this upper trend here. I'm looking at it because we have this support and this upper trend, and if we could get there, I'm looking, let me put this one a little bit more down. I'm looking to maybe start a position there and see if we could bounce. Okay, so Microsoft on watch. All right, then we have D-Dog bearish. Well, play some puts on that. Not interested. Best Buy could not get through that resistance. We talked about that. Amazon. Now Amazon, I remember I got some shares here on Amazon on this low, and you know, I thought we were gonna break to this highs there. We didn't, and so if it comes down again, probably get some more. But this was a great play, and I should have got rid of some off Amazon. Let me clean this chart a little bit, clear all those levels. This is, yeah, I should have taken some profit there, at least, you know, half of it, and then reload the other half again here. Reload the half over here, you know what I'm saying? So, oh well, I kind of missed out on that one. and I will load more here on Microsoft. So Amazon, Amazon to the downside, 3176. Look at this rate volume, momentum to the downside. This thing's going down. So I'm gonna play some puts tomorrow. Amazon. Looking for this level right here. Let me mark it. This area right there, Amazon. And then we have Google. Google again. This is the area that I'm looking at. So we are hitting some support there. We breaks below that. We are probably gonna come to this level. So then we have Adobe to the downside. You can see here Adobe broke this upper trend, kind of bounced off the support here, and then came down, tested, and broke. So Adobe, we could come to these levels here again, and come and test these levels. So again, it's red fear. You know, when there's fear in the markets, guys, that's when I love to buy, especially at down support areas. You don't want to be buying over here and FOMO. Buy when there's fear in the markets, when it's red. Especially if you just buy shares. I mean, shares are not going to lose a decay on you like options. So, yeah, I mean, Adobe, Amazon, Microsoft, all those you can hold for a long time. Just my opinion. You can't go wrong. All right, coin. All right, so coin. Now coin, I did end up selling over here, and I'm looking to reload on shares and coins. So good areas here to start. It could break and come and touch the support. Now, if it comes and touches this 200, 208 area, this would be a great buy. And I have an alert there to alert me. Great area to load up on coin again for some upside. If we load up here and then break this downtrend, it'll be a nice trade. This one. I think we already covered mRNA. Spotify. Again, hitting those support areas. Etsy looking for support here or down here. So everything looks like it wants to come and test those support areas. So tomorrow I am looking at LCID, okay, Lucid Motors, because we did squeeze here on the momentum isolator. Squeeze is like the TTM squeeze, very similar. I use them both. So we did squeeze. We had nice volume to the upside, and I'm gonna see if we get a pop in the morning. If we get a pop and we can hit about, let's see, 45, 46, 47 area, potentially, it just depends. We can hit this 50-hour area. I would love to get some and sell them up here, but we are gonna have a lot of resistance in this area. So we'll see how much volume. It's looking good though. We bounce off the support. I'm really missed out, and I was kind of upset here. I missed on this dip buying. Contracts here did move from like, and I had the support here, and I was ready to. But contracts moved like from 3 cents to like, I don't remember, like, was it $2 or $3? I don't remember. But it's crazy. If you would have gotten a nice dip here and played some lottos on Friday, you would have made so much money. It's crazy. So LCID tomorrow, top watch. Also my top watch for tomorrow, it's gonna be which one was it? LCID and which one was Microsoft? I'm also watching here. I don't know if I already covered this one. This upper trend, I'm looking to get some there for a reversal. Again, if the market's weak, these things are just gonna keep coming down. So LCID, Apple also top watch for tomorrow for some downside. LCID for the top, and DKNG got news, guys, that on this Saturday, New York was gonna legalize sports betting. online. So state license entitles New York. Okay, just start online betting. So keep on watch DKNG. It's already fallen a lot, and so I'm looking for a bounce on DKNG for DraftKings. So I'm watching that one for tomorrow for some upside. We got nice room to run. The things breaking. We have nice screen volume on both days. Momentum starting to shift. We have a flat bottom, which means continuation to the upside for the most part. And so that's something that I'm watching as well. Space, we have a doji candle here. This thing's just been dying down. I keep calling it space, but it's Virgin Galactic's SPCE. So we break above this doji, we could come and hit $14. So keep that on watch. So I made this video kind of long already, 26 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there. Hopefully you found some nice information. Oh, something that did run on Friday was GME. Had a nice run to the upside after all this support there, but it did give everything back. So now that I'm looking at it, it gave everything back. So GME, Lemonade also had a nice run on Friday. Piton, all the stocks that kind of been down, they kind of bounced on Friday. But overall, this was on my watch as well. On Thursday, I mentioned it to you guys. We've been in an uptrend here, and if this continues, I'm looking for a target to about this 44.50 area on Delta Airlines. We go to the 1 hour. You can see we broke this downtrend. Now we're holding support, so keep it on watch for tomorrow, Delta, for some more upside. Even though the market was ready yesterday, that one in LCAD was running. So let's see if we continue. And Baba as well. Baba ran. Let's see if we can continuation tomorrow for Baba. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you found this videos useful. So if you did, give me a thumbs up, comment on the comments below, and let me know what you think, on what you like, what you're looking at, and so I can cover it on the next daily watch list. So until then, guys, I'll see you guys mañana. Have a great night, and God bless you guys.